Okay, Brian, here's a capture for you, and we were discussing the club face today and talking about pressure point number 3, the trailing knuckle on your forefinger, and how that pressure point is engaged during the downswing. Basically, as your club changes direction, the mass of the club head goes into a free fall or a drop into that knuckle. And the idea is that you're going to basically use that trailing knuckle to drag the sweet spot into impact. So we're just going to take you through a couple of key frames here again and talk about how the hands are inside the club head in the midway back position. Tagger's hand's a little bit closer to the plane line going back, but that's simply more the upper body pivot and getting the shoulders to turn a little bit more level. From there, he basically takes the right palm, pressure point number 2, and basically just pushes his left arm connected to his shoulder around his spine. So he's creating extensor action with his right hand. In other words, the right hand palm is pushing the left arm up and around the spine. As long as number 4, the pressure point on the back of your left arm, is staying connected, you should hit a pretty good position up here, and you can see that you have. Club face is now starting to stop and come back the other way, and usually when that happens, the mass goes back and into the trailing knuckle right in there. So that's why it shallows. Some players more radical, but you can see how it's getting back down the line and right on the plane line that we want to bring it down on. So you can see, nicely done. Tagger's probably got a little bit more angle in the shaft there, but you're pretty darn close. And that is basically in good condition now to deliver that club face. And really number 2 pressure point, which is the one that's in the heel pad of your right hand, is pushing down. The club falls into plane here, and that sweet spot gets dragged or thrown by that trailing knuckle. So many people like to relate it to hockey, or a slap shot in hockey, or snap shot, and you can really see the way that trailing knuckle has got that sweet spot and driving it through there, and you can see a very similar looking action from Tagger. His has probably got a little bit more room, and that's why you see a little bit less of your upper body and a little bit more of his lower body, going through, and a little bit less of your lower body going through. So he's got a little clearer path, a little more uninhibited path, and but that's going to take some time to work through. So hooking that sweet spot with the trailing knuckle, very, very key, and engaging the pressure point on the way down is huge. And we do a couple of drills to accomplish that. Awesome. Talk soon.